right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Friday, everybody. Oops, looks like I got my camera all wrong here. Hold on one second. Let me just fix that. All right, there we go. Got different settings going on here. Hold on one second, fellow traders. Streaming 80 devices. Hold on one second. And video. All right, let's see if that worked. Yep, there we go. All right, just want to do a quick audio check. Everybody hear me okay? Just give me a chat back. Good. All right, everybody. Well, welcome back, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm always excited. I love Fridays because weekends here. We get a couple of stocks that making some decent moves. It's been overall a pretty good week on certain stocks. A lot better than last week, though. And one thing that was really exciting today is, you know what? Josh came to local, came down, and we had a nice little dinner. I want to kind of share that with you before we start going through the watches. Here is a little photograph. You guys could see us on my Instagram. I don't know if anyone saw that. Josh, there you are. There we are having at and somebody should probably a lot of you probably should know where we are. We're at that famous restaurant. If you came to on-site Sandro's, where they made that nice fresh pasta. So he came down there. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So it's good to see Josh coming down. Rich couldn't make it, unfortunately. He had to, so he was a little bit out east, but that's fine. We'll go from there. He had to get his teeth cleaned, but I don't want to ruin his pearly whites, if you know what I mean. I told him I was going to abuse him today. He didn't show up. But anyway, let's get right into see what's moving on this morning. Anyway, what happened yesterday. A couple of good little stocks that made some nice moves. It was overall a pretty decent day. Bitcoin, obviously, pulled back right now. It's below 67,000. Listen, the thing ran up like ridiculous, almost like $20,000. So and with that, everything else came down with it. Coin obviously trades almost exactly to the T with it. That came back down. CLSK, you could have got the short on that one too. So a lot of these stocks are trading side by side with Bitcoin. Those all did pretty good. And honestly, it was a couple of cheap little stocks that moved pretty nicely early this morning. Yesterday, 8 p.m. was one of them. That one, you could see it. Not bad. $5 to $9. That was a nice little move. Early mover. Made you money. Boom. I really like this one, too. The PBM, which was pretty good right there. PBM was obviously a really nice move. Dollar stock to $1.80. Nice, slow, steady moving stock. That was pretty awesome. Kind of like that one too. And then what else we had that moved up pretty nicely? The MDAI, which moved up pretty decent. It's moving up again this morning. This stock is obviously still going on the watch list. I got to take the slack off. This one also moved pretty nicely. MDAI was a really, really nice pop, and it's going back on the watch list today. It's moving. The AI stocks are obviously they're moving, and then some of them backing off. Some of them are moving up again. So they're all looking pretty good right there. All right, so going through a couple of stocks that are moving this morning. There's a couple of them that are pretty decent. Gurn, this one, I don't know what the story is. It's kind of like not doing anything in pre-market. It's kind of flat over here. So kind of like not really the stock I want to look at, even though it is the big percentage gain. It almost looks like a buyout, actually. But I don't really like that one right there. This one's a lot better, though. The GTAI is moving up really, really nice. Now, I'm looking over here on some orders. And what I've seen here, let me bring it up over here and show you what we got. So this one has some pretty good iceberg orders over here. It looks like it's testing this dollar order over here. You know what? It's another AI stock. It's another AI. Let me just take time. Turn notifications. All right, there's another AI stock. So it's like we're always finding a new AI stock that's moving. If it was BBAI and GXAI from the day before, now we're getting another one out there. So this one is going on the watch list, the GTAI. This one's a nice little mover right here. And you know what? If it holds its support levels right around here at $1, it could probably make a good, decent move. It's also traded over 21 million shares. It's the biggest percentage gainer. And number two on the second biggest percentage gainer and the number one biggest volume leader on the exchange. Another one that's also looking like it's moving up pretty good too this morning too is this one right here, CDXL. Let me bring up these, see what's going on. LX. So it's kind of like did a lot of its pre-market. I guess it's an earnings announcement right there. There is a 10,000 share buyer that showed up here at 1150. You could see him right here down here at the bottom. Not really seeing too much up there. You know what? I put this on a B list. I don't like how it's trading pre-market right now. CDLX. So that one I probably will put it on the B list. STI was a nice little pop yesterday. That was another little cheap little stock that I forgot to mention that one too. That was also a nice little mover. She's moving again this morning. The only thing I don't like about it is, once again, we like stocks that have a consistency. Have been trading for a while. This stock, obviously, because it was a new IPO, it came back down. But STI, you know what? Good volume. Got to see what's going on here on the orders too. STI. So a couple of big orders that did just show up right here. There was a big buyer right here around $1.20. A couple of orders starting to show up here at $2. Some guy just pulled his order for several thousand right here at $1.45. So it looks like it has pretty good iceberg orders. I kind of like that one too. So that one we're going to keep an eye on that. It is Friday, so we want to be careful on that too. All right, what else we got here? MDI, we already know about that one. We put that one on the watch list again. AKBA, not too crazy about that. We're at 16%. Once we get close to about 10%, we pretty much want to end it. WW not looking too well right here. Is that Weight Watchers? No, it can't be. Is that Weight Watchers? No. WW International. That one's not looking too good, but it's up a little bit today. VDO, we traded that. Roma, we traded that a while ago. Yeah, everything else doesn't look good, pretty good there. This stock is taking a big hit right now. No, we're not going to be trading this one. Can't short it. And wow, Adobe finally coming down for the first time. Haven't seen that in a while. Wow. Adobe had a really, really big support levels right here. So it's expensive, but I'm putting it on the watch list. ADBE. ADBE. Let me see. It's going to take a while to load up the level 4 on it. ADBE. Let me look it up right here. Let me see what I got right here on Adobe. Yeah, there's a big buyer right here, 500. You can see him right there for 3,000. That's not a lot, okay? But we're going to keep on that. Adobe shares are trading lower if a company reported first quarter financial results. Guidance, okay. Well, is the news on it. We just posted up there for everyone to see in the Cyber Group room. And if you are in our social media, oh, thanks a lot, Rich, for posting that up there. Good. All right. Anyway, we're at a big support levels with Adobe. First of all, I don't know about you, but I was a huge fan of Adobe. We use their products, but they're really expensive. I mean, they really knew. They were probably the smartest person that started getting into the residual business instead of buying the platform like Microsoft did. But they're getting really expensive all of a sudden. But I remember this stock a couple of years ago. It was like $80. So it's been a really good swing trade. New York Stock Exchange, what's going on over here? Anything over there? Nothing there. Looks attractive. One stock I do want to bring up that is also I want to keep a close eye on is this one right here. Is Tesla. Okay. So Tesla right here, you could see it. I know there's some people here that own Tesla, and I just want to make this comment about it. Right now, there's a 66,000 shares buyer out there. Yesterday, I posted a picture. Do I still have it up there? Let me see if I still have it. It was from yesterday. Where is it? Do I still have it? Is that it? Oh, that's late at night. Anyway, I posted there was a 500,000 share buyer at 160. So that is a very big support levels. So if you're looking at that stock right now, you know that's really a good buy if it holds there, like anything else. So I would keep an eye on that stock right there, Tesla. Right there we go. And you can see it's kind of hovering right around that 162. This is a very critical number right here. Another stock that I think we're all also keeping an eye on too was Apple. I don't know if anyone's been watching. You know, I did a really cool short on that. I posted 2 big shorts. We'll post the link up in there again. So Rich, can you post up that Instagram one of that reel and on the YouTube actually, that Apple had a really big buyer at 170, and it was kind of holding there for a while. And sure enough, you could see it's at 173, another very important number. So these numbers are very, like, some people always think like, is it too late to buy it? Are they going to continue to go higher? Listen, it's all about having getting at a good price, and you didn't want, as much as, let's say Apple will go to 200, because 200 was a very big resistance levels on that one too. But you know what? If there's opportunities to buy something that you always wanted to get, just be patient, know where those iceberg orders are, and then go from there. Now, regarding a couple of the stocks that some of you guys are bringing up in the cyber group room, I want to just show that. Uh, Kathleen says FCX. So FCX has been a really good swing trade also, but as a day trade, obviously not really not so much. TED GXAI has, it's kind of flat, TED, nothing really much going on out there. So I would probably say no. So that's the link right there for some of you on that YouTube channel. If you want to watch something about the iceberg orders, I did a really good video on that. And I know a lot of you here are also trial members that joined us this past week. It's funny how most people starting to realize, wow, it's not really that complicated. Just follow orders. Just see where the big block orders and have a game plan, because that's our motto. That's our style. Because when you trade, you got to know where the orders are. Don't try to outsmart everyone else. But let's get ready for the market open up. Listen, it's Friday. We always warn you about Fridays. It's the weekend. A lot of people don't like to come out with big news. Earnings are really not as much on the weekends. Companies don't like to come out with news going into a weekend. Friday afternoons are pretty good. So if something does come out news, we do get good movement. So, but Friday mornings, just be very careful. Just focus on the nickels and dimes, like we always say. All right. So once again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on social media, you got your phone, you can scan that QR code on the top left-hand side. You can join us all day long. In the meantime, cyber traders, if I don't see you, I'll see you back on Monday. In the meantime, we'll start commentary once the market opens up in about 15 minutes. So don't go anywhere. Good luck, everyone. And like I said, enjoy the rest of your weekend.